Welcome back to the channel. So today's video we're going over the entire waterproofing and paneling process of the shower in our van. We have already finished this, we just completely forgot to do an introduction back in March when we started doing all of this. So yeah, I'll hand over to Andrew and you can see the entire process.
Okay guys, so the day has finally come that we're going to be waterproofing our shower. You can see it behind me, we still have the plywood walls. So what I've got with me is a shower waterproofing kit, also known as like a tanking kit. We found this in Screwfix. It was around £50. This is it here. Mapei is the brand, or Mapei, not really sure how to pronounce it, but it has a few things inside here that I'm not really sure yet, so I'll need to read some instructions to see exactly what I'm doing. But I'll get cracking, and once I figure it out I'll set up a wee video to show you the process. I know it's quite dark now, but I went and had my dinner there first, but I've figured out my next steps. So I've started to prime the shower with the waterproofing primer that's supplied with the kit. It takes a few hours to dry, so I'm going to put this on tonight and then start the actual waterproofing tomorrow, so it has plenty of time to dry overnight. And yeah, I'll do some footage of just how it goes on. It's pretty simple though. It's just I'm using a foam roller and just applying it on every surface as evenly as I can. So yeah.
Hey guys, so it's day 2. Andrew has primed the shower and today I'm going to go in with the tanking kit and waterproof it. Not entirely sure what I'm doing, but I'm sure it'll go okay. Andrew's going to do something else while I'm doing this, but this is how the shower's looking so far. This is what the shower's looking like right now. The primer is already on, and yeah, I think I'll just get started with the tanking now then. Okay, so we've kind of read over the instructions a wee bit. From what we can understand, we put the I'll show you. It's this big bucket of tanking stuff. I think from what we've read, we put that in the corners, on the joins, and then go over it with this tape, and then we just cover the whole thing in that tanking stuff. Then we leave it a couple hours and then do a second coat. I'm just gonna put it on with a roller. I feel like that might be the easiest thing to do, but the instructions were a bit confusing. I don't know. Yeah, and I think we're gonna do the ceiling and the floor as well, so I'm just gonna get started on that now, hopefully. It does say to do it in above 5 degrees, but that's why the van's on. We're trying to heat it up a bit, but it'll be fine. We're not gonna see it in the end. We are putting paneling over the top of it, but we would like the shower to be waterproof in case there's any leaks or anything. So yeah, I'll get on with it now. Right, so I finished putting the corner pieces in. It was a wee bit difficult because the curve it's in the wall, but I just did a layer of the tank and stuff first and then stuck it on, and now I'm just gonna go over everything with that and completely cover all the tape. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you do anyway, but yeah, I think that's the most awkward bit over, and I don't think I'm doing another layer of that, so yeah, happy enough. I think it looks okay. Okay, so it's been, I think, probably about 4 hours since I put the first coat on. I think because it is just so cold, it was taking quite a while to dry, and yeah, there was quite a lot of it in the corners, so it was, well, it's driest now, so I'm just going to go in with a second coat or else it's going to go dark and I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. So just going to roller it on again and hopefully Hopefully it's pretty straightforward, but I'll set up a time lapse so you can see what I'm doing. But it pretty much just looks the same, just drier. But yeah, gonna do that now. Okay, so that is the second coat completely finished. I think it actually looks pretty good. Like the corners and where the wood meets the other bits are surprisingly looking very blonde. Andrew's on the roof. Compared to what it looked like when it was just the wood, I'm actually really happy with it. Like the difference, I think. But yeah, so that's that done. It'll probably just gonna let that dry. We're not doing any more coats of it, although we haven't really used that much. It's a little over halfway done in the bucket, but yeah, I mean, it says to do 2 coats. We've done 2 coats. It is a relatively small area, I suppose, but the next step on top of this will be the paneling and the I'm not sure, PVC sheets that we're gonna be putting on it. Not paneling, don't know why I said that. They'll go on top and then sealant down the corners and everything. So technically you're not gonna see this, but we wanted the wood to be waterproof and it did need done, I suppose, but we don't want that to be the final result. So we're gonna need to install those panels and the shower tray and everything, but that probably won't be for another month or so, or a wee bit longer than that, because we do have other stuff to be getting on with. But we had this stuff with us anyway, so we thought we might as well do that while we had a dry day. But yeah, probably the next time I will be updating this, hopefully it'll be warm. Okay, so we are back again doing the shower. We will hopefully be getting it finished within the next couple of days. So this is what it's looking like right now. It is just tanked. We have gotten wallpaper and made templates of all of like the interior walls, and then we've got big sheets of cardboard, and we've then put the wallpaper templates onto the cardboard templates to hopefully make a perfect sheet for what the sizes that we need. We have got some PVC like panels that we're cutting out. We were gonna get patterned ones, but they were a lot more expensive, and because of where we lived, the delivery was also really expensive, so we think we're just gonna go with the plain white. But Andrew has it set up in there. We're gonna try and get some of it cut out, but there is no straight walls, and you know, you can't really mess it up, so we're trying to be very careful with it and do all our measurements properly. But I will show you what it looks like. I don't think anything else has been done to it since the last time we filmed, but we are just, I think we're starting with this wall here and trying to just get a very accurate template for it and then cut it out. And the shower tray will also go in, and we might need a trim at that because of the size of the panels as well. But we'll hopefully get started with it and hopefully try within the next couple of days to get it all finished. Not necessarily the plumbing for it, but at least the walls and everything. This is our PVC paneling, and this is our big cardboard template for the wall. So Andrew's just marking it out, and then we're gonna get it cut out, and hopefully it'll fit perfectly where it's meant to go.
Okay, so we've started to cut up our PVC sheet to go into the shower. I did just a rough cut to test, plenty of distance away from the actual line, and when I was using the original blade in the jigsaw, this is what was happening. That's because it was a wood blade. It looks like that. So I went to the hardware store, got some plastic blades, which are so much finer and a lot smaller teethed,
whatever it
I
is.
don't know. And now this is how it's cutting, so we're much happier. We are going to just double check that we've got the right size, and then we're going to cut the rest of the panel out and get it in test fitted. So PVC first bit in, and we're happy with how it's looking. Just need to take a nick out of that corner and possibly the bottom one to make it fit perfectly.
But
yeah, around that.
there is a blue film on it. It isn't going to be blue. It's going to be white.
Apart from that.
And Andrew's got it all over his face and hair. But we're actually pretty happy because it's very hard to get the right size. I'm going to try and make a template for this wall.
It's already done.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, I'm going to do something and he's going to cut it out with our lovely new plates.
Yes. So I've just finished our other side. I accidentally cut the wrong side of the plastic, so it is the unfinished side, but I think we're just going to leave it. It's the same.
We can't go and get another piece because you need a trailer and it's a lot of effort, so we think we're just going to leave it like that. Hopefully it won't be too noticeable, but the blue film is on that side, so I don't, yeah.
Easy done, easy done.
And that's the wee smaller piece that will go here, so we just have to leave the back piece now.
And Sergeant's doing that, so.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it. I'm just doing a pretty good job of getting it shaped right, so that's something at least.
Right, Sergeant, don't be so cheeky.
So this is our final piece. This is going on the very back wall, and we just stuck 2 pieces of wallpaper together, and that's the template that we have. Andrew just does a rough cut first, and then we'll go in and go along exactly where we need to. But yeah, it's going okay so far. Hopefully it stays like that. Okay, so it's the next day. We've got pretty much all the panels cut. We do need to go and trim this one down a wee bit, but then all of the walls will be done. We'll need to do the ceiling as well. We were trying to get it all done last night so it could stick overnight, but we'd rather not do it in the dark. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. That is for that wee piece there. And yeah, we'll try and get it all cut and stuck and somehow use something to keep it held in place while it's sticking to the wall. But yeah, we're pretty happy with it. We haven't made like any drastic big holes in the sides, which is great because we're obviously trying to make it watertight. But yeah, so Andrew is just putting some of the sealant onto the first panel. We're gonna do this wall first. We think we're gonna do sealant on the wall and on that there, and then get it stuck in place. So yeah, hopefully it goes okay. Okay, we have 2 panels in right now. We're just using clamps to hold it in place, but it seems to be sticking relatively well, so yeah, just gonna keep going with it. And we did just hold this one for ages to try and get it to stick, and hopefully after they're all in we can do something to hold it permanently. But yeah, okay, and we have the final wall going in. Very glad to be getting this done. This is the side that is the wrong way around, but hopefully it'll be okay anyway. And yeah, it's all just looking a bit higgledy-piggledy. Okay, so they've all been stuck into place now, and this is what it's looking like. We're just gonna try and let it dry, and we're gonna router just the edges of these parts here because they do overhang a little bit. But yeah, we're just gonna let it dry and hopefully everything sticks properly and we can get on with something else now. Okay, so I'm just doing the ceiling panel. I did it the same way, just with wallpaper and then cardboard and onto this side of the actual PVC. So we're gonna get that cut out and stuck on with the rest of everything. Okay, so all of the edges of the shower have been routed. It's very messy, like cutting this PVC at all is very messy, so that's a bit of a warning if you're trying to do it yourself, that it will leave the place looking like it's been snowing. Okay, we've got the final
Oh my god, I can write a record.
piece.
Oh,
Did you break it?
no, it went in perfectly.
Okay, I'm so glad we don't have to cut any more of this PVC.
Hold it up.
One of our least favourite jobs. Okay, so Andrew has just trimmed our shower tray and installed it, so we just went along that edge there to get it to fit. So yeah, shower's looking very cool. Okay, so it is the next day and thankfully nothing has fallen. out of place. So we're gonna get the shower tray stuck in now. We've got a new tube of sealant to stick that in, so we're gonna peel some of the blue film off the bottom and yeah, get that stuck in, and then we can add the sealant around all the cracks on the walls. Okay, so we've taken all of the plastic off and the shower tray is in. So it's a very white box, but I'm gonna go in and put the sealant around all of the edges, and I have this wee tool here, so I can just like run it up the edge and get it whatever shape. I think I'm gonna go for this one here, and yeah, and then it's a good day today, so hopefully it'll dry relatively quickly and that'll be the shower done finally. How exciting. Okay, that is all of the corners and the edges of the shower completely sealed up. I think it's looking pretty good. It's definitely looking a lot better now that it's like completely done. It's just a white box. So we will be installing our like shower head and all of like the shower system stuff on that wall there. So yeah, we're gonna get a curtain and also hang it over the doorway, and we have trim pieces that will be covering these edges, but I'm really happy with it. I think it looks a lot better than we thought it was gonna look, and yeah, pretty good.
Okay, our shower walls are now complete. That is the PVC on, and Sarah Jane has just finished doing the silicone around the edges. It looks really nice. We're really happy with how it looks. The only thing that we're doing next is plumbing it, so putting the water system in for the shower and then also the waste drainage, but that'll be in our plumbing video. But yes, as you can see, I mean, we've got the shower tray in now as well. It's stuck down, and yeah, it looks really good. So thank you very much for watching, and come back to see how we get on with the plumbing.